Morning, everyone. Friday, the 14th of May in the morning. Before I do the usual crypto update, let me just quickly look at a few other currencies that I keep an eye on. One of them, obviously, is the South African Rand against the dollar. Always looking at see where it's going. So, the moment, just before, when was it? Last year, April, March, I think it rocketed up like crazy. Finally stopped at 19 or 20 dollar to the rand, or rand to the dollar, sorry. So then it's been going downhill, downhill, downhill for a long time. I'm still seeing this as doing a breakthrough from where it is now, okay, or possibly down to 13 and then go up, because I really think this is coming to an end now. So anywhere between where it is right now, 14 and 13, I believe that this should be starting a bit of a up move again. So that's why I say to everyone, if you've got the rands, you want to convert to dollars, now is a pretty good time to do that. All right, so if I look at the pound, British pound against the rand, I'm watching this because I've got some rands I really need to transfer into the pounds. I've done this analysis a year ago in May last year. I done this to WXY, and then right about here, I put this arrow down. Okay, this is in May, well, exactly a year ago actually. Hoping for that to come down fast. And when I saw this, I was very excited. Unfortunately, it is coming down in overlapping fashion. So instead of going impulsive, it is actually doing what we call overlapping waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now doing a 5. And that is overlapping. It's actually crossed over that 1. So that's not impulsive. It's actually like a leading diagonal. So that unfortunately means it's not going down as fast as this one did here. See how fast it went? 3, 4, 5. Here's your wave 1. Here's your wave 4. They never overlapped. Didn't touch each other. This one is overlapping. So this could be grinding its way down and then shoot up again, unfortunately for me. But it is below 20 Rand to the pound. So it's a pretty good time to convert. I think it's going to come down. Let me just, it's on a daily. This is daily charts. I still think it's going to probably go a little bit more to the downside, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm thinking around about there, and then we could rebound. So anything at this 19 Rand. So from 19 Rand, I really think I'm going to start converting some of my Rands. But if it goes down nicely like this, we will see at least a 3-wave correction before it carries on down. Unless, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But anything can happen still. It's not guaranteed. So if I just look at the DXY, which is the dollar index, if I can find it, there it is. The dollar index basically is an index of the values against all major currencies against the dollar. But the big part of this index is the euro against the dollar. So the euro, I mean, the dollar itself has been going down very hard since April last year. Been crashing, crashing, crashing. Did a correction here. So I'm actually would like to see a dip to the low here, 88, 90 area, before we have actually a trend reversal on dollar, which means the dollar weakness is coming to an end, and then dollar will take over again for a while. If that happens, so if that breaks that, if it comes down 90 and then does that. So if this keeps coming down like this, then that means obviously the euro is going to keep going up. So that's why I am not too sure if this is going to be. Let me just show you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking because this is could be done and it could go, but this could also be the wave B and then another move like this and then up. So that is the euro against the dollar, by the way. The euro against the dollar. So the euro, anything in the area of 122, we could see it coming down to here and then carrying up again. So I still think this is going to be the bigger correction. So 3 there, B. like that, and then we break up to new highs. That is if we're going to see dollar weakness continuing after, what is that, from middle of the year, July, August. But we can just go from here. So that's why I'm watching the DXY quite closely to see what it's doing. Because it's done the 3 waves down, it could just go. So we could have this finishing off here, doing that again, like to that level, and then carry on up again. So that is one way of buying the euro, only when it comes down to here again. But because I still feel that this could be dragged out, I still think if I look at like this, like that, and then 3, 4, and then one more 5 to do the A, the B, the C, and then buy again. So I'm thinking euro weakness might be coming if we see DXY, dollar index, staying above the 90 area. Right now it's at the 90 area. If I just go zoom into the 4 hour, let me just show you what level I'm looking at. Because this level right here, it's done the wave 1, wave 3. If this wave 4 goes through here, okay, then it's not going to happen. Then it's going to keep going down. But if it wedges right now, if it goes up, make a 5, that means we got a 5 waves up, then we'll have 3 down to here again, and then another 5 up. So if that is the case of the dollar strength returning, then obviously we're going to have this euro against the dollar definitely coming down to this area that I spoke about. Okay, so that is the euro, the ZAR against dollar, the pound against the ZAR. Okay, so all those. So those two I'm not 100% sure about, but I do know the US dollar ZAR, I really think anywhere between the where's now 14 and 13 should be a good place to get rid of your rands and get some dollars. Okay, that's it for that. Let's get into my cryptos. Let's look at Bitcoin. Thank you, Elon Musk, for crashing the market for us with these tweets. Let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, so what did I say yesterday? I said we're looking at still doing this, could be the A, the B, and we're working our way down to C, which is 42,000. There we'll find buyers again. So, so right now this looks like a 1, 2, 3. This could be a triangle and then a 4. So that is what I'm seeing at the moment. If you're holding Bitcoin, fine, just hold on. From 42, 48 will bounce again. If I even go to the 1 hour, I mean, this really is a classic wave 1. Here's my wave 3, building my triangle now, which is always, well, for wave 4. The triangle you'll only find in a wave 4 and a wave B, never in a wave 2, okay? And then the length of that, looks like, yeah, 42 area, okay? So if you're holding Bitcoin, just be aware that we could be seeing 42,000 over the weekend. Go back to 4 hours. Yeah, so unfortunately it didn't do this expanded flat that I wanted, the 1, 2, 3, and then bounce up to 61, 62,000 before it drops. Either way, guys, if we're looking at Bitcoin, even if it goes up from here to there, then it's going to be a big drop down to the 40 area anyway before it goes up. There's like almost no doubt in my mind. It's just doing a very big rangy correction. But after that, that's a good price for buyers to get in again to 75, 80,000. Obviously, this is my first scenario was going to see this and that, but I'm actually looking forward to this being overdone with now. Make that a 4, make that a 5. At least we've finished our ABC. Then it's done and dusted over the weekend, by early next week. Then after that, we can start looking at buying again. Otherwise, if it does this up now and then down, it's going to be a long dragged out situation. It will just take too long. If I look at Ethereum is still doing amazingly, all the way up to new highs of 4,300, and then it came down. Now, be aware, this, because it broke down our channel, we could have a B, could have a C, and then carrying up again. So just be aware of that. And if I look at Litecoin, remember when was it, last week or a few days ago, I drew this head and shoulders pattern for you guys. It has, like I said yesterday, I said it did break that neckline. So unfortunately, it does look like it is playing out this move. Unfortunately for those that are holding, good for me because that means I can reload at 250, 260, and I can buy some Litecoin again after getting out at just below 300. No, where did I get out? Yeah, 300. Don't you remember? All right, so don't worry. This is a good pattern for continuation to the upside after a long correction till the end of the month. If I look at, before I go to Ripple, some people looking at Polkadot, it's doing some weird stuff. SHIB, which is the brand new thing, which is, remember I told you yesterday, it's the small version of Dogecoin. Yeah, it's starting to look promising now. I mean, this thing is so cheap, it's ridiculous. And then, but that's just speculative, guys. It's all brand new stuff, so we don't want to tell you too much about that. Now, ADA, Cardano, doing very nicely as well. 1, 2, 3. I looked at this last night and actually realized this is the 1, that's the 2, that's the 3, 4, and we're actually busy completing our wave 5 now. So ADA, I still feel it's going to reach the $2 zone or 205, run about there, to complete our 5 waves up, and then we can look for our correction. Oh, this drawing tool is crazy. So hang on. Okay. Then let's go there. I'm waiting for this 3-wave correction down to 1.5, so $1.50 on ADA Cardano, which will be a nice buy area again. Remember, these things like to come down to where the previous wave 4 was. Drawing tool's not working anymore. Hang on. Okay, so I'd like to see this, and I'd like to see that, and then we can get in on the ADA. Let me just zoom out a bit here. Let me just have a bigger picture look. Okay, so unfortunately I missed my C entry at the bottom there. Okay, yeah, so we could down to 150. We could even reach 140 possibly, and then continuing up again. Okay, that is your ADA. And Doji, remember I was talking about this after this down move. I said we're looking for a ABC correction before we can carry on down again. It's actually done the A is up, it's done. The B actually was dragged out to there, and now doing the C. So all I have to do now is just adjust slightly. So my B is now finished, and now I'm waiting for my wave C to finish off. So I had this as a flat, but because it's broken the low, it's going to be, could be a running flat like this, could be a regular flat, or could be a expanded flat. So for an expanded flat, that pattern looks like this. So we'll break, probably go to 60, or maybe just break 60 cents again before we go down. That means we will go. Okay, so at XRP, if I look at the 1 hour, we've still got this channel now I've drawn, and I really hope it's going to break out of this channel today and do that. I don't want to see another low. It's just ridiculous now, it's dragging out. It needs to go now. So that is our XRP. Let me just look at the 4 hour. Come on. Yep. So still hoping that this is the 5 up ABC and then move up to $2. That's still the target for now, or we could see corrections after that. All right. That's all I got for now. Good luck, guys.